Okay, so in order to answer this question, what we have to interpret is all this information here. And to help me to do that, I've actually drawn a diagram to show how we can represent it. So here is my beaker, and we're told that there is a solution of sodium sulfate. So here's my sodium sulfate solution. And within the sodium sulfate solution, we've got a precipitate of copper hydroxide. So here is my copper hydroxide, and it's a precipitate, which means it's an insoluble solid. So I'm going to be able to see that because it's not soluble. So what I need to do first of all is let's remove this from the beaker, and to do that we would filter, and that removes the copper hydroxide, so it would get trapped in the filter paper. We would then wash the copper hydroxide with distilled water, and we can do that because it's not going to dissolve, and then we leave it somewhere warm to dry, and then we've got our pure dry sample of copper hydroxide. Then we've got to work out how we get our sodium sulfate from this solution. So to do this, we need to evaporate the solution, and we do that by heating it. And then once we've heated it and got the salt formed, we would leave that solid between some bits of filter paper, and that would allow it to dry, and then we've got a pure dry sample of the sodium sulfate as well.